Did you know that nearly 80% of beginner investors lose money within their first year? That's a staggering number. Imagine putting your hard-earned money into something, hoping for a better future, only to see it disappear. Now, here's the real kicker. Most of these losses are avoidable. Let me ask you something: how confident are you that the investments you're making today will grow your wealth in the next 5 years? If you hesitated for even a second, don't worry, you're not alone. Today, I'm diving into the biggest investing mistake newbies make, and I'm challenging myself to avoid it while sharing lessons from none other than Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what sets successful investors apart and how you can avoid falling into the same traps as most beginners. Trust me, this might be the most important few minutes you spend on your financial education. Let's talk about Robert Kiyosaki. He's not just a financial guru, he's a game changer for millions of people worldwide. His book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, has sold over 40 million copies and is often called the Bible of personal finance. But here's the thing. His teachings aren't just about making more money, they're about rethinking how we use money altogether. Kiyosaki's story starts with two father figures in his life. One who believed in working hard, saving money, and playing it safe, and another who believed in creating wealth through investments and financial education. This contrast became the foundation of his lessons. One of the most crucial lessons he teaches is the difference between assets and liabilities. It might sound basic, but most people, including beginners, get it wrong. Today, I'm going to walk you through this concept and show you why failing to understand it is the #1 reason most investors fail. So, what's the biggest mistake most new investors make? It's simple. They confuse assets with liabilities. They think they're building wealth when, in reality, they're creating debt. Let me explain. Imagine you've just bought a brand new car. It's shiny, it smells amazing, and you're proud of it. You might even think of it as an investment because, well, you spent a lot of money on it, right? But here's the harsh truth. Unless that car is helping you make money, like being part of a delivery business or a rideshare service, it's a liability. It's taking money out of your pocket every single month through payments, insurance, maintenance, and fuel. The same applies to a big, fancy house. Many people call their homes an investment. But if you're not renting it out or generating income from it, it's a liability. Most people enter the investing world without fully understanding this difference, and they end up throwing their money into things that drain their resources instead of building them. Now let's break this down further. An asset is something that puts money in your pocket consistently. It generates income, appreciates in value, or both. Think rental properties, dividend-paying stocks, businesses, or even intellectual property like a book or an online course you've created. On the other hand, a liability is something that takes money out of your pocket. This could be loans, credit card debt, or even things like a luxury vacation if you can't afford it. Here's a practical example. Imagine you buy a rental property. 1. You charge $1,200 in monthly rent. 2. Your mortgage, taxes, and maintenance costs add up to $900. 3. That leaves you with $300 in profit every month. That's an asset because it's putting money into your pocket. Now, imagine you buy a personal home. You pay $1,500 in mortgage payments every month, plus utilities, taxes, and repairs. 2. There's no income coming in. That's a liability, even if the property value goes up over time, because it's costing you money to keep it. Many people fall into the trap of thinking liabilities are assets. They buy things that make them feel successful instead of things that actually create success. One of Robert Kiyosaki's most profound insights is this: the rich don't work for money. They make money work for them. Let's unpack that for a moment. Most people are taught to exchange their time for money, working a 9 to 5, earning a paycheck, and spending it on expenses. But the wealthy take a different approach. They use their income to acquire assets that generate more income. For example, instead of buying a luxury car, a wealthy person might invest in a business that generates enough profits to buy that car for them. This way, the car doesn't become a financial burden, it's a reward for their smart investments. Kiyosaki emphasizes that the key to avoiding financial mistakes is financial education. Without understanding how money works, it's easy to get trapped in a cycle of liabilities, debt, and frustration. So, here's the big takeaway. Before you invest in anything, ask yourself, is this putting money in my pocket, or is it taking money out? If it's the latter, think twice. Let's recap what we've learned. The biggest mistake new investors make is failing to understand the difference between assets and liabilities. An asset generates income or appreciates in value, while a liability drains your finances. Financial education is the foundation of smart investing. The more you understand, the better decisions you'll make. It's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. Focus on acquiring assets that grow your wealth over time instead of liabilities that drain your resources. This one shift in mindset can make all the difference between struggling financially and achieving financial freedom. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever made this mistake? Or have you started focusing on building your assets? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories and tips. And if you're ready to take your financial education to the next level, check out this video right here. In it, I go even deeper into strategies for building wealth and breaking free from the paycheck to paycheck cycle. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a new upload. Together, we'll keep learning, growing, and investing smarter. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.